monumental amounts of DPS.
Really does, and being able to deny the dashes from Lucius with this. So they're going to come around behind Jensen. Jensen will not expect it.
Belly
They got
button
the
in there as well! Who's going to follow in with the damage? Jensen's just dead. There's first blood. Flash for over Dashang, trying to get aggressive. Meteos comes back down. Dashang trying to flip away! Oh my god, he trade.
With Meteos
Oh, good ulti from Hui. Gets him under the tower. Jensen taking damage, and that's just an outplay. Dashang got cocooned. Very nicely played. Ulti doesn't get him, but he tags Smoothie and Impact on the end with a gnaw. Now Impact caught out position, going to get himself played. Hui's going to join his way in from the lantern, and that's 2 kills. See by the looks of things. Cloud9 4v5 can't really defend. Hui in the middle of the base, going to take up Meteos solo. Meteos again, down, shield's good, but the poison's still ticking down. Does fall down, Afro flashes in, takes out Smoothie, there's the bomb back, playing onto Impact, that'll force the flash for Darshan straight into the enemy team. Impact is dead. And there, oh, big play, Smithy just nails Sneaky, and Hui gets another. Jensen caught up, he's gonna get himself killed as well. Hui with a double kill now, as CLG just going off in this game.
Looking over Cloud9.
Looking awfully good in game 1, but not done yet.
By any means until much later.
Yeah, I mean, Trundle should be relatively safe all around. We'll see if this draft probably the biggest thing. Again,
a lot of damage. He may go for it. He has flash
just
ulti.
get the tag, goes again. Exhaust is there. It's not enough. And there's Jensen with a solo kill.
In advantage. Darshan now in some trouble. Wants to delay.
He's
coming.
Though, scoops him out of the way. Slows him down. Maybe
Almost
he can buy a bit more time. Back in a mini now. He's going to get the speed. Needs to hop around, but Meteos just takes him out with the ulti. You know it doesn't. And now Jensen back in for a 1v2. Takes out Smithy. They're going to go for Hui as well. And Hui just flashes.
Back to the top lane, Meteos low.
Yeah, getting low, bullets there. Six needs one more, but he doesn't get it off. He's gonna stay alive for a little longer, and Sneaky gonna turn it around. Six, they forced to flash out of the way. Rift Herald in that top lane. Hui though bound up. Jensen exhausted. Just gonna kill him through it though. Now on a rampage, a Smoothie gets moved back into the team. CLG actually doing a good job trying to counter around, and there's a shutdown in onto Jensen. Can they get more? Darshan, bolt back in by Meteos. He just clips him on the end of it. And it's a 2-for-2 trying up and aggressive. Almost gets himself killed. Stixay wants it. Ulti does not connect, but Smoothie manages to save his teammate. And now CLG gonna run for the hill. Look at Jensen pops his Seraph Shield to stay alive for a little longer. Hui gonna go down on the back end of a boomerang from Sneaky. And Cloud9, they're gonna do it again. They get butted in game 1, but body right back in game 2. We're going to a final game.
Tit for tat, we're all tied up. It's 1-1, and it's gonna be the game 3 decider. Kind of outpush him. You have the target on executes from the Braum. You can kind of just get the push and survive the lane.
He took a tower shot for it. As that's a flash ball. Smithy gonna flash after him for the Umbara. Meteos already there. Smithy though is gonna go down as well.
Down kill.
Another gang looking for a pillar. Kind of blocks off his entrance. Hui does not have flash, and that's Jensen getting a kill. Very well played by Impact. Got vision. Darshan gonna try and get out, but yeah, just gets tagged, and that's gonna be a kill. Sneaky gonna get it.
Sneaky, they're looking like he goes in.
Oh, that fucking knee from Afro! Smoothie flashes in for it, and Stixay gets a kill for it. Smoothie almost gonna die, barely gets out alive. Up to the top side and tries to flash out of the way. He's maybe gonna escape here, but just gets taken up by Hui. Hui flashes in, he wants Sneaky. The slow is there, he actually gets it down, and now Stixay almost able to tag him. Hui just kills him with his ultimate.
After waiting that long in the 3v5, and it may cost them. Smoothie's gonna go down too.
Away, but it's not enough.
Now
Hui's
Meteos.
unstoppable, and Darshan hots forward looking for Meteos. Sneaky gonna get zoned out by Smithy. Top inhibitor goes down. CLG going to exploit, and CLG pick up a much-needed win versus a top-placing team and Cloud9.
Because like one of the best times for Gnar to actually fight Aurelia is when, and so Huni gonna get hit by a cocoon. They're able to stack some crowd control. Huni gives up first blood. Oh wow, that was close. But Kez gets turned around upon. KFO is left behind, and Immortals get a kill. Malzahar's in front, that's not where Malzahar should be. Huni is TPing, KFO TPing in a little bit later. In a huge cast, separates the two. Huni's in the back. They're trying to burn through Rain over. KFO flashes for it for the chase, but Pobelter gets one kill. Huni in the back is going to drop Froggen, while KFO separated from his team will also fall. 3 kills, Immortals. The long way, he's finally gonna be caught out. He needs Soraka. Slow, and KFO gets the kill before Immortals can catch up. Adrian goes too far forward to look for the heal. Meanwhile, Keith eats a full suppression and is chased away. Chaos Storm onto Wild Turtle. KFO flashes, and Wild Turtle goes down to Froggen. And now Echo Fox looking to get more than just 1 kill. They're looking for a lot more. They chase onto Froggen. He's going to be knocked back to CC. Will it be enough? Pobelter's exhausted, not quite burning through. Rainover goes down, and they continue to chase, trading 1 for 1. Pobelter flashes, but KFO says, get over here, and secures a triple kill for himself. And that's going to be another kill from the grave, going over to Pobelter,
And
but
they're actually fighting in the mid lane. Suppression on the
Adrian's
frog.
gonna die.
He's caught out. Wild Turtle kills him. Wild Big will fall as well.
Takeover
Chases onto Keith, prioritizing the carries. Immortals cleaning up these kills. The rest of the team. But that's Immortals taking down Echo Fox 28 minutes in.
and excluding the Aurelia.
Yeah, she's got remarkably high range as well in lane, so that could be great. Ooh, threading the needle. Wild Turtle's doing a lot of damage to Keith. Snare, flash, heal, exhaust. Wild Turtle is stunned. Adrian gets first blood.
Go for it. Slash body slam.
Body slam. Pobelter in the front. He's still going to take a lot of damage. Oh my gosh, he pulls Kez back in. Trying to get the kill, and Rainover follows up.
Once and then it changes. And Kez doesn't have
Exhaust.
mana.
He doesn't have flash either. Oh my gosh, Wild Turtle from downtown. Whoa,
Why
flash
not?
from Big. They're chasing on the Pobelter. He flashes as well. Frog and chases. Weaver is going to do some damage here. Big is going to eat a lot of it. Pobelter will be chased down, and KFO secures the kill.
He thought he'd get a reset there, but he didn't actually get a reset from jumping in. And
Whoa,
now he's on the
Hootie
backside
teleports
with his
in.
ultimate.
He's got the slam, and it is huge. Picks up one as Keith is picked off by Immortals, and Echo Fox are on the wrong side of this. KFO gets his blue buff, but Immortals are going to chase this down.
Is quite the kerfuffle over the blue buff here.
Oh, there certainly is. Rainover catches up to KFO. Slow from Wild Turtle. KFO does not stand a chance. And Immortals taking the unofficial ace again. Onto Rainover.
Rainover's
They're
caught.
gonna knock him up, and that's Rainover separated from the team. Shut down by Echo.
We're gonna see here. Here he comes.
There goes the
Radnin.
wall. There's actually a way out, but they managed to get the kill on KFO,
Oh!
and Pobelter
That is
solo kill.
perfect combo there from Talia.
Down mid lane, however, grouped as 5. They're going to start trying to get some damage. And whoa,
What
a
the?
huge fight breaks out. Big hops forward. And Immortals are diving. Double kill for Pobelter as Hootie dives forward, looking for even more. He's still alive, but he finally goes down to Echo Fox. Fine Rainover, but that's the turret going down. Immortals have been separated, but this is a huge gold lead as they chase forward. They're able to get one kill, but Pobelter catches up with another, trades it down. Double kill for Keith before he will finally drop. Spell shield blocks it. Doesn't matter though. Immortals.
They're trying to hit the next,
trying
and
to burn
they need
it
a couple
down.
more hits.
Pobelter's trying to keep it up. Wild
Big is
Turtle
blocking,
can't
Big
get
is
it.
blocking.
Oh my God! It's still alive.
For ways to end it, and they want to go through
Here on to
Fox.
KO Fox. They're looking for the kills. There is not a chance as KFO is going to go down. The cleanup from Immortals. There's the kill and the 2-0 victory.
So long since back, before any of the nerfs, it was extremely powerful. Was always playing.
And now double part of this fray as well. Exhaust is on. The flash knock of the fallout first blood. Spencer knocked up by a bubble, but it's not enough. Now Matt's running out of HP, and Doublet's going to find himself 2 kills already. What a great start for TSM.
They may go for the dive here. It looks like they're trying to set up as Fenn's coming around the backside. Wants to make it a clean triple.
Well,
They
some of
got
the heal
it.
is up for Fabi. He's going to the heal is, the flash rather was up for Fabi, but now he's got no ways out. It's going to be Biofrost maybe pulling aggro. Does do so, gets himself the kill. Nicely done. TSM 3-0. Have the kill. Sven though slinking out. Lorlo, maybe one of the only good lanes, can actually kill Hanser onto the turret. In fact, he's gonna do it. Lorlo with the solo. Closing down to the jungle. Here's Doublet, but he's baby bunting up more than he can shoot. Gets popped right away. That was not a good play by TSM.
Flash.
Isn't one. He's gonna
Here he
go
goes.
in, lands it, pushes in double lift. That's gonna be the layered CC, and one more hit will do it. Biofrost trying to tank the curtain call, but doesn't even matter. Oh, he's gonna be able to run away. No, he's not. Dardock wants in, and Doublet wins it anyway. It's actually multiple kills for TSM. That is a 3-for-1 so far, and Lorlo could be the 4th. It's a bad sign for Liquid, as they've been unable to find much purchase.
They set up such a good play, but the bot lane is too far behind. They have no damage, and nice rejection from
Phoenix, yeah, pushes him out, still gets popped away by Bjergsen. The wall falls down, and Lorlo gonna be next up, running for dear life. Hanser with a flash slow. This could be it. One more attack will do it. As soon as the Q comes up from cooldown, he's dead. Gets him down 8-3 and kills TSM up 7.
Haunts are making the collapse. They're going to look for the fight.
Dardock couldn't find the engage. He's the one getting hit instead and gets popped up and killed off by Double If Bjergsen. Also looking for the points and going for the game win right now. Dardock down to 1200 HP. Next in front of them, that's going to be the game. TSM have now won 15 straight games of League of Legends. And what's interesting actually is more and more we're seeing Gnar as the go-to blind pick top laner. And even though again, he said, Oh,
that's
double
it,
skill, he's
they
dead.
got him.
He's dead, he's dead, he's dead. Beautiful play. First blood goes over to Matt Liquid. Okay, here we go. The knockup's gonna get him. There's the damage up, but there's the kill. Maybe he's gonna flash the chase, and Dardak gets away with 200 HP, healing back up. Race, that's dangerous, Spencer. And the
coming
flash
in behind
knockup comes
them.
in for the root as well. Look at the damage up, but they've got Dardak though, taken out by Double Lift. That was smart by TSM, and now here comes the rest of the squad. Matt running out of HP, no summoners up. Double Lift will get this chase pretty easily. One more hit will do it, and it's a double kill. Now Fabi is out of resources, running from Hanser, but that is a mega. That's a stun to the wall. 234 gets him the kill. Lights up, and here comes the play. It's time for Liquid to get their comeback in. A lot of slows coming in. And Lorlo, oh, he just one-shot Double Lift now into the back lane. He's looking for Svenskeren, who has built very squishy, keep in mind. So the chase is going to be there. A double kill for the Liquid top laner, and the chase down works for Phoenix. Liquid, 3 unanswered kills, and they're going to go Baron. Buy some time, but they're all going to survive this. And Lorlo stunned up. Hanser actually trades it back, but the smite is there. And would you believe it, TSM?
Nice
making
ulti.
a lot happen. A knockback for Phoenix makes it a 1-for-1. Both top laners dead, but Bjergsen's still able to slink out. And to lose a 3-for-0 and stop Baron, really impressive. But now Bjergsen butting up more than he can chew, and it's going to be him for lunch. Liquid, actually. It's going to be Biofresh going in fine to the bot lane, but Matt's going to flash away safely. Dardak kiting away. A big Meganar comes across, but here's Lorlo into the backside, but he can't find the damage. Not just yet. He's going to get popped the double kill already for Bjergsen. Make that a third coming through for Double if TSM are slaughtering in this fight. Finally a pickup now for Phoenix, but he's got to turn around. A 4 versus 2 makes Bjergsen turn into a
He may
pool
be able
of
to do
blood.
it. They're all
He's gonna
ooh.
flash the Q, not quite going to land. And Phoenix has to wait for another round of cooldowns. Hanser do regen, but slowly. Once again, they re-engage. Bjergsen is diving, and they've already popped off Fabi. And now Dardak dangerously low as well. Phoenix has a turret to run back to. The static ship coming
Bjergsen's on the
across.
backside.
Nearly going to get the kill. The ricochet coming across. Lorlo just can't do much of anything. Slowed down by Bjergsen. A double kill already for this TSM mid laner. Lorlo going to run out of health rapidly, and it's going to be him staying alive. No! He's going to drop. Phoenix trades one back on a double lift with the win right here. There's the flash engage. They're looking for double lift, but there's just no damage output left. Fabi's already gone. Double lift cutting away from Lorlo. Gets the kill off anyway. Dardak is the only one who stands between them and defeat, and not even him anymore. TSM gonna make it their 7th straight 2-0 match win. They secure the playoff bye. Beautiful.
Not having the wave clear early against Victor. Victor should be able to push him, but I feel like
Coming in, Hakuo trying to deter on the left side, give him something else to look at. Ninja
Whoa!
flying through, a nice cast coming out of Proxton, and they might be able to zero out the rest of the members of Apex. A good scatter by Apex, dodges some abilities, allows them to turn around. They want to use this Nara to Ray. Can he get over the wall? A red buff would keep people locked down in spot. Shrimp's going to be able to clear one out, but everybody gets a tag onto that. The assist coming through now for Apex as they reset.
Teleporting right behind him.
On the hunt from Lot, giving the team speed. Ray comes in, a great placement on that ward, and he may be able to wall it down. Seraph gets locked. He can't do much. A 4-man Nara ultimate from Ray after the teleport. He's trying to do his damnedest to stay alive, but he gets him low. The team trying to chase once again. Deja vu. Anybody in range?
Ray got somebody though. Ray killed somebody, and it was
Lot
Lot.
going down. Ray is actually huge. He gets a double knock up into the wall. The gravity field pulls him back in, and Proxton has to leave Ninja, and it's actually Proxton that's out to dry on this one, getting chased by Shrimp. Ninja's trying to rift walk up to give him something else to look at. But there's so many ways you can go from there. Ashes, everything in defense being blown by Envy, which means their turrets may follow. Seraph steps up to see what was happening on the other. Whoa, Shrimp going in. I don't think the team fully wanted this. Glacial Fissure somewhat separates, and Shrimp may be closed in on this one. Guardian Angel could be protected from the team. How much do Apex want this? They're right on top of Shrimp. He can't get out alive, even with the shield from Xpecial. Ray is still on the side, and they're trying to chase down the squishy members. They don't care about Ray. They can take him out 5v1. They're on to Keen now, and he's going to get dropped down as Seraph bites down. Now they can go for Ray. Last member standing, and he's going to be chased out immediately, and they're trying to head for the rest of the team. Zanya's in the gravity field, and it doesn't fully lock him down. Ninja falls, though, immediately to Apollo as he gets a shot off. Now they're able to call the curtain down, and that may be it. Apex moves forward. The boomerang just hits on the outside, but it doesn't slow down enough. If Seraph can stay alive here, they may have enough tank, but he goes down. 2 seconds for Ninja. I don't know if it's going to be enough time, and it will not. The final hits from Ray and Shrimp on the right side of the Nexus.
Trinity Force into Ghostblade,
I'm going
into
to just say,
Deathblade,
yes,
Aurelia.
if you believe it can manifest. Flowing, we got a little love towards the bot lane here. 3v2. That's going to be Apollo walking the other way, saying, I don't want any more damage to my team.
Catch them in the standings.
Oh. As soon as he came up, Apex eat. But now Apex wants back into the fight. Keen comes in, throws down the Hemo play previously, so it's not ready for this group up. But there's still enough damage to follow here for Apex as they start zeroing out. And coming around the wall there along with that pillar really made Shrimp think twice. They're going to be onto Xpecial. Aqua once again blasted into the fight by Shrimp with 2 other members. They're going to be able to start dropping them down though. Proxen very, very low as they start to back out of the fight.
Quickly here.
Not too much to defend with. Shrimp does have ult once again. They're able to drop down, especially pretty much immediately with that ult, using On the Hunt to get around. Protobelt onto Ray, and that's how Proxen gets out of range, but he actually doesn't want it. Tries to blade surge back in, but gets twin fang. Way Shrimp is there to cut him up. Oh, right in the choke point. Shrimp flash body slam, and it looks like they're going to be able to get a few. It's still quite tanky on the side of Envy. How are they still alive to turn this around? And it's going to be Xpecial that falls second after Shrimp. They've drawn this out, and they drew it out long enough. Now Ray's going to be the one to go down. Can't get the last auto onto Hakuo. That means a red gets transferred over. It's Ninjas now. Even more potential to slow and catch Apex in the skirmish that turns into a gigantic fight. Goes to Envy. Lane still has a second tier, so this could mean a way all the way in already. Ninja gets popped in. Shrimp's ultimate coming off very nicely before he goes down to help the team, but I don't know if they've taken out enough DPS or HP for distributing the gold. A little through the uprights with the Xpecial from Ultimate. I don't know how you say that. The Ultimate from Xpecial. And I think they're actually going to keep going on this onto Shrimp. They actually go to fight this after losing the support right in the base. They want it in front of the inhibitor still when they have a few turrets to fight behind.
Regardless though, Envy had control of this game for so long, and well played by them to take the game victory and push it to game 3.
Raise target.
Love to hear their cons right now be like, oh boy.
Well,
Guys far, but actually they do as the teleport comes in. A great turn on Keen's ultimate, but Ray is still here. Locks in Ninja, and he doesn't have anywhere to go. Cataclysm's going to be broken as soon as Ray gets out, and it's still a back and forth. Seraph may drop Xpecial, but he winds himself through the team in the undertow. From Proxen takes him down. Seraph so close to gnawing out, but it's not enough.
There's the engage.
Flag and drag from Ray went out. They don't have much initiation here, and this is the chase down. Trying to see Seraph come over the wall now. Can't get Gnar. Yes, he does get onto Xpecial. That bar is going to go off very soon. Apex is in trouble right now as they're trying to run away from this skirmish. And Flash.
Oh, Ray goes in for it.
Onto Lod. A quick heal comes out there, and they instantly turn onto Ray. He thought it would be a rinse and repeat. History would repeat itself, but it doesn't happen this time. He's put down immediately. Shrimp falls after. Right as he comes down, it's going to be the kill for Lod. Goes over the wall onto Proxen, not really where he wants to be and doing damage, and Ray goes down once again. Is Apex ready to engage? A double Gnar ultimate on Xpecial. That was Shrimp as well. He gets a nice repel on the other side of the fight, but can't stay alive for long. A beautiful gravity field in the choke point. Reels Apex back in for more kills, and I said they may not have a lot of crowd control. Down as well, though. It could be attacking the Nexus. They're going to get shots onto it. No eyes on the champions. Eyes on the Nexus. Eyes on the win. And Envy moved themselves up in the standings, creating the gap they wanted.